Whether you're booking your next visit to Walt Disney World or perhaps you're even planning your very first trip to the happiest place on earth, there's a lot of decisions that need to be made. Like, where do we stay? How many days are we going for? Which parks are we going to visit? But what often gets overlooked by many is the meal planning portion of the trip. Maybe it's not a huge priority for you and your family, but if you're a foodie like us, planning our meals is half the fun. Because Walt Disney World has endless options for food at all levels. The problem is, many park guests don't know where to go or know which restaurants provide great value and good cuisine. It's an easy place to blow your hard-earned money on expensive, mediocre food and restaurants. Believe me, we've done it more than once, and it sucks when it happens. An $8 hot dog. In this video, we're going to provide honest reviews of all the restaurants we visited during our week-long trip to Walt Disney World to help you better plan your cuisine itinerary. I'm Matt, this is my wife Rach, and we are traveling with our daughter Vivi, who's just about to turn 2 years old. As always, thanks for tuning in, and if you like this video, please consider subscribing to our channel to see more travel lifestyle videos and more videos on Walt Disney World just like this. Now, let's get into it. The first 2 nights of our trip, we stayed at the Swan Reserve, one of our favorite hotels on all of Walt Disney World property. If you haven't done so already, please be sure to check out that video where we show our massive unexpected upgrade here, and it was really cool. We'll link it below. We're beginning the video here because, well, there was a particular restaurant in the lobby that has received high praise, and we've yet to dine there. Okay, so we're actually gonna go to dinner tonight here at the restaurant in the lobby called Amare. It's a Mediterranean Greek style restaurant. We've never actually eaten here for dinner, so I'm excited to. I know it has great reviews. I think it's a secret little hidden gem here on the Disney property. So let's go down and see. The word Amare means to love in Italian. And this place is dedicated to the rich cultures of the entire Mediterranean region. The menu emphasizes fresh, premium ingredients, featuring a wide variety of seafood, citrus, olive oils, pastas, and pitas. And if you're in the mood for wine, do one of the flights that they offer. I did the one from Greece, and it was fantastic, really. Greece is very underrated for wine. So this comes with the meal. Yeah. We got Vivi this little pasta and tomato sauce, and she absolutely loved it. And I went with the sea bass. This was very unique. And it's wrapped in like a paper and cooked in there, and oh my, really, really good. Would highly recommend. Good, Rach?
Oh, very good. This chicken's very nice and moist. It's got like a crust on it, but moist on the inside. I haven't gotten to the pappardelle pasta, but for me...
Oh man, I'm jealous, I'm not gonna lie. Mine's good though. This is really, really good. Alright, dinner was excellent. 9 out of 10 for food, 9 out of 10 for service. I'm gonna go 8.5 on the atmosphere. You know, it was a lobby restaurant. I can't give it in the 9s, but fantastic Greek place, like tremendous. And then they even gave me an orange cello at the end, which I wasn't expecting. So highly, highly, highly recommend that one. That was a great dinner.
It was a really good.
Really good dinner. I mean, I think it's a little hidden gem there on Disney property.
The prices I don't feel were outrageous for being, but
no.
Again, it's not Disney owned.
No, it's not Disney owned, so you don't have these outrageous prices. The service was really good.
Yeah.
Waiter was very knowledgeable. It really wasn't that crowded in there.
Yeah.
Now, if you're staying here, be sure to spend some time at the pool. And if you do not miss the chance to have lunch at Tangerine's. Back at the Swan Reserve. This is our 3rd time staying here. We're gonna go hit up the pool restaurant here. We're hitting up the pool restaurant, and I love their pizza. If you're staying at the Swan or the Dolphin or the Swan Reserve, you got to come over here and get this pizza. I'm telling you, it's amazing. All right, Tangerine, huh? Tangerine, we've been there a few times. We always get the pizza. You have to get the pizza. It's one of the most underrated pizzas on all of Disney property, I think.
Yeah, well, it's called a flatbread.
It's a flatbread. It's really a pizza, though. And we get the margarita. They got some other options, but food, that pizza's a 9. It's a 9. Service is 8.5. Very good, as you'd expect out here. And then atmosphere is very nice out there. I think it's really cool. You kind of feel like you're on vacation. I'm gonna go 8.5 there as well. I think that 8.5 is a good score. All around really good for an outdoor hotel bar restaurant. So if you're near the Swan Reserve, near the Swan and Dolphin, be sure to come check this place out. So the nice thing about staying at the Swan Reserve or the Swan and Dolphin is just walk right over, get the Skyliner, drops you right off at the Riviera. Now, if you have little kids while visiting Walt Disney World, this next place at the Riviera, you just can't miss it. I think it's worth every penny. If you don't have kids and you're looking for a romantic evening, you can still hit it up for dinner, as they have a wonderful menu with a lot of elegance and really good steak options. This is a really nice resort. It's just really expensive.
Yeah.
It's one of the most expensive ones to stay at, but I mean, it is nice. Every room has a balcony. It's a great location, very clean, really new. The pools are fantastic. Yeah, it does remind me of a Vegas hotel. Really sweet. And there, at the very top, is Topolino's Terrace. Well, we got here rather early for our reservations. I'm just walking around with Vivi and trying to kill 35-40 minutes. It's getting pretty warm outside, so I think we're just gonna chill in the lobby, hang out, maybe go up 10 or 15 minutes early, and maybe there's a chance they'll seat us. What are the odds they'll seat us early? I don't know.
I think a little early.
Maybe not exactly 11:35, but yeah, going up to the 10th floor here. Topolino's Terrace. Boy, here's the terrace, hence Topolino's Terrace. Too hot to be chilling out here. Nice views though. The theme here is just so creative. I mean, you got Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Daisy all dressed up and a Mediterranean art kind of thing going on. But you know what I'll tell you is, I think the first time we came here it was $44 per adult. Now it's $49. You have some options, but get the steak. It's the best deal if you're gonna spend $49. There's a nice selection of breakfast cocktails as well. Where's Daisy? Daisy, yeah. All of the characters make it a point to come and see all the children at least once during your time here, and I think it's just fantastic. And if you have really little kids like we do with Vivi, she's almost 2, it's one of those magical Disney moments that you live for. And no matter what you order off the menu, you're going to get a bucket. It's like a paint bucket. It kind of goes with the theme of all kinds of different breads and jams and and it is really phenomenal. So make sure you dive into that. And I always get a pog juice too. I think it's something, it's very Floridian, but the pog juice here is really good. Of all the 13 restaurants that we review for this video, I would have to say this is the one where it's a pretty safe bet. Anytime that we come back to Disney World, we will do our best to get back here. And it's not easy. You do need to make reservations well in advance, but it's definitely worth it. And like I said, get the steak. I think it's the best thing on the menu. Definitely the best for your money. But, you know, we got here at 11:30 to eat. This is really like lunch. It's not even really brunch. All right. That was an excellent meal and well worth it for
The experience.
For the price and the experience. And Vivi, boy, did you have a good time. You're going to sleep well, I hope. Take a good nap.
She's probably going to fall asleep in the stroller.
You were excited. I'd say, you know, service 9, almost 9.5. Food 9. Atmosphere, I think 9's across the board here.
Yeah.
You can't skip out on this one, especially if you have little kids. So dinner tonight is at Trattoria al Forno. It's over on the boardwalk. We've only been there for breakfast, which we're going to do again tomorrow. So this review will be a dinner/breakfast. I think it's one of the most underrated breakfasts here in all of Disney World, and we've never been there for dinner, so I can't wait to try it for dinner. I'm sure it's going to be great. Obviously, it's Italian food, so we're super excited and make our way over there shortly. All right, table's not ready yet. We're about 10 minutes early. 10 minutes early, huh?
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to this dinner. I really like the open kitchen concept here, and it's got a really cool feel. The inside here, it's like a rustic Tuscan look, and it's open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Oh, nice lasagna. Chicken parm. Vivi's pizza.
Yeah.
This lasagna absolutely hit the spot, and I'm really glad we came here for dinner because we'd been here for breakfast a few times, but it lives up to the hype. Okay, review time. Was it Trattoria al Forno? Very good. Very good. The lasagna was one of the better lasagnas I've had in quite some time. Way better than one I had on the cruise ship with NCL, if you saw that last video. And
the chicken parm is good.
Chicken parm was very tasty.
It's like a homemade, really good parm.
To the eye, Vivi's pizza didn't look great. It looked like a stadium pizza.
But the taste was pretty good.
The taste was really good.
It just needed to be cooked a little bit
Yeah,
longer.
1 or 2 more minutes. The wine was very good that I ordered. It's not cheap. It was like $21 for the glass. All right, so we'll start food. Ooh.
8.5?
8.5. Oh, that's a good 8.5. Service.
I think the lady was good. I think it was just busy, so I don't know. An 8, but I think more on the busyness.
Yeah, she was really good, but then she disappeared for quite some time. We'll go 8. An atmosphere.
8. probably.
I'll go 8.5. I kind of like the open kitchen
Yeah.
concept. I think that was really nice. Yeah, there you have it. Tomorrow we are going there for breakfast. So back to back. All right, we're heading back to Trattoria al Forno. This time for breakfast. We've been there twice for breakfast, I think, 2 or 3 times. And we think it's a tremendous value. And the food is really good. And it's not a place you would think to go for breakfast here. Well, on the boardwalk at Walt Disney World. But if you're in the vicinity, we recommend it, and we'll show you why. Another thing to think about too is if you're going to spend a day at Epcot, you could come here for breakfast early and then go through just steps away really to the International Gateway and begin your day.
That was really good pizza.
All right, Trattoria al Forno. So we showed you the dinner and we showed you the breakfast. It lives up to the hype still. We can confirm. My omelet, potatoes, sausage was really, really good. Your pizza was.
Pizza was excellent. Very unique.
I had a piece. It was phenomenal. That's a highly recommended entree.
Everything there kind of has a twist to it, a little Italian twist.
Yeah, a little Italian twist. Service was really good. So let's run down the scores. Well, the service, I'll say a 9 this time. Yeah, he was really good. Mitch, shout out to Mitch. Atmosphere, same as last night. You know, what was that, 8.5?
8 or 8.5.
I think it was 8.5. And then food.
A 9.
Food's a 9 for breakfast. Make sure you get after it when you come here.
It seems like it's
to
really
Disney World.
It's kind of it's busier today than other times we've gone. So.
Yeah, we've been there before where it's not very busy. It's almost like a hidden gem, but it was busy today. We're doing a split stay for this trip, so now it's time to check in to the new hotel. And for the first time ever, we are checking into Disney's Yacht Club Resort. In our last video, we provided some details on this property and gave our honest review. The link will be provided in the description below as well. All right, we're heading down to lunch at Ale and Compass here at the resort. I've heard good things about this restaurant. What are they known for here? They're known for something. Is it breakfast?
Okay, I know the breakfast is a pretty good deal, like quality and price.
Yeah, but we'll see what it's all about. I'm hungry, that's for sure. You know, I think this place is just okay for lunch. I'm really looking forward to having breakfast here, but you know, you're gonna find something here that you like for lunch. I mean, the menu's not bad at all, and the food's halfway decent. So I got a maple old fashioned. It's pretty good. It's a little cloudy for an old fashioned. It's very nice. I thought about getting a rosé or white wine with the fish tacos, but I just wanted something to sip on for a while. Really good. Okay, review time for Ale and Compass. Pretty good. Really liked it. Thought the food was quite good actually. I'm gonna go 8.5 on the food. My tacos were pretty good. The shell was a little hard, but all in all, really good taste. And service was good. I would say an 8. And atmosphere, I'm gonna go an 8. I mean, it was nice in there, but it didn't like blow me away with things to look at or anything. All in all, really good. If you're staying here on property, it's a good choice to go down there and eat. Ready for breakfast?
What?
If you're hungry, huh? And as I was talking about before, if I had to pick one or the other, I think I would come here for breakfast rather than lunch. I can't speak for dinner. We didn't come here for dinner, but the breakfast was really, really good. And we had the Mickey-shaped waffles with bacon, and the service was great. Just an overall really good experience. And you don't have to be staying here to come for this. If you want to come here before you go to Epcot, that would be a very good option. All right, getting back on the Skyliner, heading to Sebastian's Bistro at the Caribbean Beach Resort.
Yeah.
Caribbean Beach Resort. I didn't shave. We are running a little bit behind. So off we go, and probably going through the rain too. It's been a nasty afternoon. Okay, Rach, you're leading the way. I guess, yeah, we'll go this way, but we need to go right across this lake. So here's the Caribbean Beach Resort. Really nice property. We considered looking to stay here.
Yeah, it's a moderate level.
It's a moderate level priced resort. Has some nice amenities, and I think most importantly, a great location. Now, we've never been to Sebastian's Bistro, but we've talked about coming here probably the last few times we've been to Disney World and just haven't ever done it. So really excited about this, and it is a different style of dining, which I'm looking forward to. The menu looks really interesting. It's beef, chicken, pork, fish. I think I'm forgetting one thing there. They just had it on the wall, but
There's a salad.
a salad, bread,
rice.
dessert.
Well, yeah.
And dessert.
That's fine.
So, man, this seems like it's a place you come if you're really hungry. I wish I would have worked out today. All right, our table's ready. They never had us checked in. Waited about 20 minutes, but it's all good. It's all good. We just got a hungry little girl here. You hungry, babe? Huh? You tired and hungry. First course here is this pull-apart bread with onion, jam, guava butter, and this is cheese.
Yeah, you can.
I think it's cheese. Some mandarins for Vivi.
Some oranges.
Oh,
A lot of oranges there.
it's a lot. I'm trying.
And this is our salad. So this one is not friendly.
Okay.
I'm gonna put it
Put
right
it, yep,
away,
put it over here. Thank you.
Yep, perfect.
All right, and a salad. With Pinot Grigio, and you got a
Peach
nice,
crema.
peach thing. And so here's the platter. Chicken, steak, pork. And then we got the broccoli, green beans, whatever they are. The rice.
And then curry vegetables.
Curry vegetables. All right.
Here, you need some steak?
Cook. All in all, I really didn't have any complaints here about the food, but one thing that was uncomfortable was the actual seat and the way the table was positioned. It was just very awkward and extremely uncomfortable. Okay, we had to bounce out of there a little early.
Long day. Vivi didn't get a nap today, so.
Yeah, no nap for Vivi.
And then it took forever for us to get seated. And then
When Rach checked in, they didn't check us in.
Yeah.
So I checked 20 minutes later, and they were like, oh, you didn't. So for a 6:05 reservation, we didn't start eating until 6:45.
Yeah.
That's
So that was a lot.
a problem for being with a 2-year-old almost. All right, we're gonna wait and try the dessert. We had to get the dessert to go. Gotta wait to try that to do a fair review here. Beautiful night to walk around here.
Yeah.
A storm came through earlier. Well, a little bit of rain. It wasn't really a storm. Yeah. But it's got the sky's got a nice color to it, and the temperature is very nice right now. It's probably in the mid 70s. All right, let's do a quick review of last night's restaurant while we can. We did finish that pound cake.
No, it's
What was it?
bread pudding.
Bread pudding. The bread pudding was really good. So they did give it to us in a to-go bag because Vivi was tired and just upset that we had her out that late and everything. So all in all, we'll start with the food. I thought the food was pretty good. I think it's a nice change of variety here at Disney. There's probably nothing else like it. Maybe over at Ohana.
Yeah.
But
Which would be more Polynesian.
that would be more Polynesian. I liked it. I thought the pulled pork was very good. The bread they brought out with that guava butter was incredible. The steak I thought was really good. The beef. Chicken was good. Fish was okay. The salad was excellent. The dessert was good. I have to go 8.5. A solid 8.5.
I think if we were there to get more of the, I wanted more pork because you ate a lot.
Yeah.
And stuff like that.
You could have got more of the stuff that you liked.
Yeah.
Atmosphere, I'll go 8. It was pretty nice in there. Not over the top. And service,
7 maybe. Well,
I say 8.
they're very accommodating for the food allergy, and I think that's somewhat what took long too.
Yeah, they were accommodating for the food allergy. The chef came out and talked to us, but it took us forever to get seated and get food. I just have to go 8. I think it could be a 9 on certain days. It could be more, so maybe 7.5.
Yeah.
7.5. Rach is gonna override me. 7.5. All right, there it is. And if you come to Epcot, there's one place that you got to check out, and is somewhere that we go every single time now. It's a little bit of a bonus review here. Not one of the 13 restaurants, but in England, the fish and chips. Oh my goodness, they are phenomenal. And here's another place we keep coming back to time and time again. We're all checked in at Biergarten restaurant. Oh, Vivi. I am hungry. I don't know about you.
Yeah, I'm hungry.
Vivi got her sausage and pretzels, huh? We got front row to the stage. All right, I'm not gonna lie, I have a real problem with the beer selection here. I mean, Beck's Pilsner, are you kidding me? This is Germany. My God, just terrible. I accidentally ordered the full liter of beer. Daddy's got a big beer coming, Vivi. I didn't mean to do that. Didn't want to do that. It gets warm towards the end, but it is what it is. I'm certainly a Pilsner guy, but I could not order a Beck's, so I got the Weiss beer. It was all right. It was pretty good. So the important thing to know here is it is buffet style, and there's usually no lines you have to wait in, so it's nice to just go up and get what you want, but I think the food quality is actually pretty good here for it being buffet. There's no shortage of good German traditional food options here.
Welcome everyone to the German Biergarten. We're so glad you're with us here today. We are the Narcoossee. We hope you're enjoying the fine food and the great service here.
Ants! Yay!
Herzlich willkommen. Eating horse.
Everything good? Oi, oi, oi! You're not just coming here for a meal, you're also going to witness a traditional German alpine music festival, and I always find this to be very enjoyable.
I got apple strudel and vanilla sauce, and I think it's a brownie, but it looked cool because it had a pretzel on it. So.
Brownie and pretzel.
Yeah.
The strudel.
The strudel was
good.
really what.
So I got the blueberry crumble, the apple strudel with vanilla sauce, and the black forest cake. Let's see which one is the best. All right, scores here for Germany. Atmosphere, 9, solid 9. Almost 9.5.
It's a 9.5.
I think it's a 9.5. I think it's the best thing about this restaurant.
Get a show.
The second best thing about this restaurant is the food. The food, I'm gonna go 8.5. Some things were in the 9 category, some were in the 7s. But I think it averages out 8.5. I really liked a lot of the things I got. I liked the desserts. I liked the bratwurst. They had the, mustard from Germany. 8.5. And then service, it's a buffet. We'll just go 8.5. They were very friendly. Cheers. Prost. The next day, we were off to the Magic Kingdom. And if you don't already know, the Magic Kingdom is probably the worst park for food here on the property, but a great park for little kids. So we'll see how this goes today. Now, this wasn't planned today. We were just gonna snack on some things because we have dinner later, but we found ourselves at Tony's Town Square restaurant, another Italian place. It's located at the entrance to the park, and when you walk into the park, it's just to the right in the main square. I got the penne alla vodka. Rach's got spaghetti meatballs. I got that for Vivi. Some apples. Smells good. I'd say the food's just okay. It's definitely overpriced, but you're in the Magic Kingdom and gets the job done. All right, we are getting out of Magic Kingdom and heading over to Narcoossee's over at the Grand Floridian. Beautiful property, might be the nicest one here at Disney. Never been there, never been to the property, so gonna go over and check that out for a little bit before we grab dinner. But I'm so excited for this. Big expectations. Might rain, maybe. We'll see. Very nice hotel here at the Grand Floridian. This is world class. And we just walked. Yeah, Victorian style. I mean, we just walked in here 3 minutes ago, and I can already tell it is superb. So Narcoossee's is at like the very edge of the property here. Overlooks a really good portion of, I guess it's the lake.
Yeah.
The water here, the waterfront at the Grand Floridian, and we're about 10-15 minutes early, but it looks like it's gonna rain. We might just get over there and make sure we're there and not caught in storm. If you do a decent amount of research into the restaurants here at Walt Disney World, you're gonna generally find towards the top of the list is Narcoossee's. And we've never been here before, so we are so excited to try this. Absolutely beautiful setting, and we heard the food is just phenomenal. There's really an impressive selection of cocktails and wines here. I will say though, the wines are not cheap. But that Barolo sounds great. There's really no need for me to look at this menu because I've already done my research and I know I'm getting the pork chop. Done deal. Get myself a Barolo. Butter is really good. You can tell it's homemade and it's got like this really nice, I don't know, some kind of salt, sea salt on it. Really good. The Barolo is pretty good. We're off to a good start. This is nice. Look, silverware. Little silverware for Vivi.
I bet you it's like they have something seafood related for these.
Yeah.
Still nice.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna try Vivi's steak. Vivi, that steak is really good. We've ordered her steak probably maybe a half dozen times at restaurants.
Yeah.
This is by far the best steak for kids that we've ever tasted.
It's like a dog steak. Little dog steak.
If it was my steak, it'd be really good. I love a really good grilled pork chop, and this one I just could not pass up. I mean, look at the description there, and oh my gosh, it was really, really good. I would highly recommend this dish if you're in the mood for a pork chop. Rach decided to go with the blackened redfish, and man, did it look good on that plate. And she said it was just absolutely tremendous. Probably would recommend that one too. All right, restaurant review from Narcoossee's. Wow, really, really, really nice. I mean, and you would expect it from a place, like this. But So the entrees, they did take a little bit long
Yes.
to get. Now her food came very quickly. Very quickly.
That's timing though. Then.
Which was nice
Yeah.
because you don't want a 2-year-old to sit
But
for
then
a long
sometimes
time.
if she's done too much for you.
And then if she has a gap between you, then it becomes a problem, which it did slightly. But the atmosphere in there very cool.
It'd be a great place for fireworks.
Oh, if you're gonna watch the fireworks at Magic Kingdom that start at 8:30, 9 o'clock, if you can time it, do it.
Yeah.
Very cool. I'm gonna say atmosphere is a 9. I really like the inside of that restaurant. I really did. Service, guy was very good. It took a long time for the food. That wasn't his fault. I'm gonna have to go 8.5. It would be a 9 if the food would have arrived on time. So, and then the food itself.
I'd say mine was 8.5.
Yours was 8.5. Mine was 8.5 or 9. We'll go 8.5. It's a good 8.5 though. It's not a bad 8.5. Highly recommend. If you're anywhere in Disney, you want to have a really nice meal. It's not cheap. You know, I got the cheapest glass of red wine. It was a Barolo, of all things. $18. That's the cheapest glass. You will spend some money in there for sure. Just think about that. So, all right, on to the next one. We would really love to stay here someday at the Grand Floridian, but man, it's just so expensive. But man, it is so beautiful. So put a comment below if you stay here and what your thoughts are. All right, so we didn't feel like taking the monorail back to the bus and then the whole deal to the yacht club.
Especially in this weather and stuff.
So we did a minivan, M-I-N-N-I-E van, and they have car seats in them and everything.
They're run by, they're like operated through the Lyft app, but it's a Disney thing.
It's a Disney affiliate thing. We're literally going from one resort to the other. It's $45.
And people were saying, oh, it's typically double the price, but it's more than double the price.
It is more than double the price. I don't know if it's just the time of day we're doing it, maybe because it's dinner time.
I think that's
but ridiculous though. I mean, Disney has they charge way too much for a lot of things, and this is one of them. I'm sorry, it's just it is. This service may cost more than you want to pay, but the service is great and the vehicle is spacious and clean. Today we are taking the bus to Disney Springs. The weather is absolutely lousy, but we are really hungry. Welcome to Disney Springs. For this review, we are going to the Boathouse. We have been there before, twice. Once for dinner.
You look like you're going out fishing.
Once for breakfast. I am not going fishing. I am going out for dinner. Steaks and wine. Follow us for the review for the Boathouse here at Disney Springs on an incredibly rainy evening. And really, who can get excited about the rain here? But one thing I can get excited for is the Boathouse. We discovered this place back in 2023 and just had 2 amazing meals here. It's part of the Gibson Steakhouse ownership group from Chicago. And if you don't eat here, you at least have to stop in and get the seasoning salt for your steaks at home. It is unbelievable, trust me. They are extremely well known for their oysters, seafood, and yes, of course, steaks. Got the boneless ribeye before, and I think I'm gonna get it again. The wine list is actually really good here, and the prices seem to be fair, a lot better than Narcoossee's. This bread is like dessert. You could literally have this for dessert. Went with a glass of the Bordeaux, and it was fine. No complaints there. Oh, thanks.
Chicken tenders, excuse me.
Ooh. Thank you. Thanks. Look at this chicken tenders, baby. You got a car.
Ask her for a new plate if she comes over. Yeah, I got crab cake and mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese. All right, we're doing an in-restaurant review. Pretty good. Rach, food. What do you say? An 8? I'm gonna go 8.5 on my steak.
I think it's good.
Maybe it wasn't as good as last time.
That's what I think.
All right, we'll go 8. It's a surprising underscore here at 8. Yeah. Atmosphere is always the same. 9. Service 8.5.
Yeah.
There you have it. Scores for the Boathouse. The Boathouse. Some Dole Whip here for dessert. Some strawberry lime swirl that looks really good. Take a bite. Good. All right, Rach, the Boathouse. What were your final thoughts on the Boathouse? We know we did the scores.
I think it's still a good place. Maybe I need to get something else there, but I just think with us, there's so many options that maybe we need to not go there the next time we come. I think it's...
Yeah, still like it.
Yeah.
I thought the steak was good. I didn't think it was great.
Yeah, it was hard because maybe we've had some more surprising meals on the actual Disney properties.
Yeah.
How good they were. So.
Yeah. Yeah, it's still highly recommended.
Yeah.
It's still it's still gonna make this list. It's just
I think
for us, we're gonna
maybe skip it next time.
Skip it next time. Yeah. But if you've never been there, you should go. Yeah. Good place for breakfast too.
And I also should have got the filet mignon sliders because those probably are the best thing that I've had there, and I didn't get them this time.
Oh yeah,
so.
the filet
we
sliders.
We usually share them as like an appetizer when we have more people.
Yeah.
So
really
that's
good.
why we didn't get them, and I probably should have just got them as my entree. So that.
Yep. And it is another day at Epcot. This will be our second day at Epcot. So we got another restaurant lined up today. It's a restaurant we haven't gone to in quite some time.
I don't even know if we've been to it since it's been the new ownership, which is not new.
So it's the Italian restaurant in Italy in Epcot. What's it called?
Tutto Italia.
Tutto Italia. We're gonna meet some friends for dinner as well. So gonna have a lot of fun and cap off the week in Tutto Italia. But before we do the Italian dinner, we thought it would only be appropriate to do a French lunch, since we haven't been here in really a long time. Okay, so we are going to Chefs de France, Les Chefs de France here in Epcot for lunch. It's too hot to eat outside at the booths. So we're gonna sit down, and we haven't been here in a long time. So, looking forward to it. Thankfully, we were able to get a reservation through the app, and there was no wait. So Rach got, of course, the ratatouille. I ordered the salmon. It sounded like the waitress
I think it would be nice with the sauce on
didn't care for the chicken, and that's why I asked a lot. And then Vivi got a burger without the bun, and I got a glass of this white Burgundy, Bouchard en Infuse. I think that was the winery that we went to in town that was closed when we were there. Pretty sure. When we were in Burgundy about 2.5 years ago. It was not open, but I will get to try the white here. Yep.
Yeah, so that's really good.
A lot of good choices here, though. If we didn't have steak last night, I would have tried the steak frites or even the beef bourguignon. French baguettes.
Nice and warm.
Some butter with some sea salt, it looks like.
Very hot.
Yeah, the wine's nice.
Wow.
Is that ratatouille?
Looks good.
It's just like the movie.
Maybe that's big for kids. Might be hot. Sweet.
Yeah, it's gonna be hot. I got the salmon.
There you go. Use mine.
Salmon looks good.
Clean this plate off.
We were both really impressed with our meals and glad we decided to come here. It was so many years since we've been here, but it was actually very enjoyable. So we would highly recommend this place. It was now time to meet up with our Florida friends, Ashley and Dan, and we're gonna grab some champagne before dinner. There's a kid's young guest menu. The young guest menu. So you can get a pina colada. Tutto Italia is very family friendly. It's gonna have all the Italian classics that you would see in a typical like Olive Garden, but all in all, not bad, and actually pretty decent selection of Italian wines. All right, cheers. So I'm the only one that didn't get salad. Looks good though. Yes, please. Thank you.
One more drink?
Oh yes, thank you. Of course.
Enjoy your dinner, guys.
Thank you.
Buonasera, prego.
Buonasera.
Buonasera, buonasera.
I have no idea what I just said. I guess good night. Good evening.
Hey, have a good evening.
Oh, is it good, Dan? Is it solid? It's okay. It's okay. Yeah. Well, that's what we're rating us all off of is Disney, you know. You can get really good food here. You can get really bad, but you got to know where to go. All right, Tutto Italia. We got Ashley's gonna be part of the review.
Yeah, part of the review.
Yeah. So, and we had a great time tonight. There's no discounting that. The food, the atmosphere.
There was a discount in that.
It was discounted. You're a pass holder.
Annual pass holder.
20%. 20% discount. Thanks for coming to dinner. That's why we invited you. But yeah. So we talked about the review. We're going across the board 8s.
Across the board 8s.
Atmosphere, food, and service were 8s.
Yeah,
Nothing was terrible.
Yeah.
Nothing was over the top.
No.
But if you want Italian food here in Italy, it's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. You could have a really good time here. A bit on the expensive side, but what isn't here in Epcot?
Very true.
So there you have it, Tutto Italia.
8 across the board.
8 across the board.
Yeah.
Later. And before we have to leave town, we're heading back over to the Riviera Resort to Primo Piatto, a quick serve restaurant that is actually pretty well known. Really good margarita here. I like it. For a quick serve, can't beat it. Very nice quick serve restaurant here. Food is very good. It's clean, it's quick. Couldn't recommend it enough if you just are looking for something for breakfast, lunch. Tell me about the restaurant.
So we went to, was it Primo Piatto?
Yeah, Primo Piatto.
Yeah, it was very good for a quick service restaurant. That might be one of the the best quick service on Disney property. Not that I've done a lot of them, but
Yeah, very clean.
they brought the food to you too, which was nice.
Yeah, you order it at the counter, and then you take a little thing that you put on your table. They bring it out. Works very efficiently, quick. Food. The pizza I thought was really good.
It tasted like restaurant food. Really.
Yeah. I mean, you kind of felt like you're at a restaurant.
Yeah.
It's one we'd highly recommend if you're on the Skyliner or at the Riviera. If you're looking for, did they do breakfast there? They do breakfast
I'm
there.
pretty sure, yeah.
Yeah, breakfast or lunch, I think that's a really good option. All right, well, if you made it this far in the video, thank you. I know it was a long one, and I just wanted to provide some final thoughts on our trip to Disney World as it relates to the food and the restaurants that we went to and reviewed. A lot's been going on right now. I know this video took a while to get out. We'll have a life update here, but it's very exciting. And I feel, we talked about it a lot afterwards. I feel that restaurants provide a good experience for you at Disney World. In fact, I think it's probably one of the main things that we look forward to, along with the theme parks, the hotels, and Florida in general, and the good weather. And just so you know, we only scratched the surface here in terms of the number of restaurants on Disney property. I mean, there's a ton. I could probably make 10 videos like this and we wouldn't be able to hit them all. We have been to many other restaurants outside of this video, so be sure to check the channel on our playlist. There's a Disney playlist, and we do have some specific episodes just on some of these restaurants, as well as some other fantastic ones that weren't included in this video. Please, if you have a Disney World restaurant that is one of your favorites or one that you had a particular good or bad experience at, please feel free to comment below. We're going to be going there later this year probably, and we want to try some new ones, so I'd be interested to see what you all think. Okay, that's a wrap, and if you haven't done so already, please subscribe, hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, and until next time, peace out.